Cause I took control of things, ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. It's lost in that soldier race. Niggas don't know them days. Take you in back of the buildings, make you expose your rage. Take you across the tracks, make you explode the face. Now you official now, but you got a soul to save. I just been cooking that new. I'm about to drop in a few. Think if I call it the great, the people gon' call it the truth. I ain't really trip on the credit, I just paid all of my dues. I just respected the game, now my name all in the news. Tripping on all of my moves, quote me on this, got a lot more to prove. Remember I came in this bitch, fresh out the county with nothing to lose.
No, on the ground, you. But I don't do this shit for nothing. No, no, not at all. You, but my money real, that you do. Oh yeah, so I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. Oh, I told her I'm not.
Like I never left, stand for some shit that you never read. Passing through stages in life, through the ups and the downs, like it's all just another test. Live by the rules like a fucking ref. I got respect in 100 sets. Too many chains, need another chest. Playing no games if it wasn't chess. Cut from that cloth that you couldn't stretch. Cut from that circle you couldn't test. Heavily pressured and under stress, even though niggas ain't sure it was a mess. Honest attempt playing to the left. Judge a young nigga by their tracks. Left is no option, what they expect. Only thing we knew for sure is the bang the set. Fuck living basic, I'm taking risks. Fuck what they saying, I'm saying this. Don't waste your testament, don't make you rich, it don't mean nothing, so fuck them, let's make a grip. Double up, triple up, make assist. Ballin' so hard you can pay your bitch. Link to the lake if they wanna fish. Make sure them niggas around you stick to the script. This should be written in stone. You should come visit my zone. Don't take my word, double check all of my flows. Ask them how hustle got on, but fuck what you heard. This for who walk down that road. Sold everything but they sold. Third off the curb. Real niggas rich as you nerds. Address the human makers. Look, lot of niggas feel what I want. Lot of niggas fold, but I cope. Lot of niggas gone, but I'm home. Lot of niggas off, but I'm on. Lot of niggas lost on this road. Couple niggas gave up they goal. Gang of niggas traded they soul. But me, I'm standing on 10 toes. Looking out my Benz window. Wonder where my friends all go. Scared to give my heart to this girl. Paranoid she gon' leave if my hands get low. Knowing that this game to be played, but I'm knowing that this game to be changed. I should be afraid of afraid. I'm just trying to live up to the meaning of my name. I'm just trying to live up to the niggas in my gang. I'm just trying to live up to my moment on the stage. I'm just trying to live up to the truth of my pain and the power that it gave me on the youth for today. I put a coupe in a safe, and I shoot from the waist. My time is money, and I ain't got a second for you flukes and you fakes.
How do you dream of my walls? How do you dream of my niggas? How do you dream of my brother? How do they dream of my niggas? Yeah. How do you dream of my walls? How do you dream of my niggas? How do you dream of my brother? How do they dream of my niggas? Yeah.
We been taking trips more than often this month. When I call, he pulling up 2, 3 stream up. You ain't doing enough for the clan. How I feel if I gotta sit it down. How the fam gon' feel 120 in a euro, one hand on the wheel. I was just programmed through a $250,000. Can't believe I'm still here. Shed tears for the dead. Cubes in my daughter chest, she don't even wear. Pop my little brother up, you know we took it there. Real nigga telling on me, only thing that I fear. Yeah, only thing that I fear.
Let's get it. Cool, 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 cool. Back on it. Back on it. Been ghost the past couple of days, as you can see. Right, had the, I don't know if you could tell from the last stream, but had the flu the past couple of days. Alright, so I've been battling with that, and since that, I was just taking the past couple mornings off. right? Just trying to get 100%, trying to feel better, recuperate, and taking care of that in order to be more 100% on the charts. Right? I kind of look at it as like this. There's no rush to get back on the charts. If you're not, you know, 100% capable. You know, I don't look at it as like it's not necessarily that I have to be on the charts, you know. And I look at it as more as I would probably be more upset with myself if I take unnecessary trades while not being 100%. That's the way I kind of look at it. So decided, you know, take a couple of days, recuperate, and yeah, recuperate, get back up to par, and take it from there. Take it from there. Also, let me know. I kind of modify the stream to make it. Let me know if it's more clear, right? If it's more clear, if like the candles are more clear, it's like more crispy. See if it's up to that like 4K resolution, or it should be like 1440p. Let me know if it looks different, right? Let me know if it looks different. But as always, right? Even though I wasn't on the charts yesterday, I was just kind of reviewing it after. In the afternoon session, I was kind of reviewing the morning session, and just looking at this down move after coming into this. It's an hourly SIBI right here. Little small retracement back up into that 15-minute fair value gap. Right, and I was kind of just eyeing this 1-minute SIBI here after we traded below this low. This 1-minute SIBI, right, inside this 15-minute imbalance, this 15-minute SIBI. Right, traded to it here. Right, ran a little bit. Retraced back up into it. Right, and then we got that more displacement to the downside. That was just kind of continuing that bearish order flow. Right, that was kind of one thing that I was just like eyeing yesterday. But for today, right, which we're gonna wrap up the week here. It's Friday. We traded down into this where we talk about that weekly busy here, right, which we also talked about on the daily, right? If you check out the last stream I was on, was Tuesday here. I said if we get the right order flow going, right, where do I see us drawing towards? Those relatively equal lows, right, and that daily busy. We also ended up trading down into this daily busy here that we talked about last week. Super nice, right? Got that wick on Wednesday, wick down there, right? And then now we started trading back up into the upside. Very clean, very clean. Let's drop down a little bit more. As in regards to the 4-hour, look at that 4-hour displacement above the short-term high here. Short-term high, displacement to the upside, leaving some nice little 4-hour busies behind. Right, this is after purging our relatively equal lows that we're talking about, that we've been aiming for quite some time, since, when was this created? 14th of October. Right, I think this is a 1-hour single high, And look at, we also traded down, purged this sell side liquidity down here, built in some inefficiencies. All right, looking real nice. Drop down to the 1 hour. There's that 1 hour single low inside that imbalance that we're aiming for quite some time, a couple weeks ago. Right, getting some good displacement here. Right, as we traded down on Wednesday, middle of the week. Right, now we got the turning to the upside, getting that bullish order flow going, which is real nice. Check out the 15-minute. We didn't get too much move there in London to the downside before trading higher. Right, we just purged this buy side liquidity here, which is a single high inside of this 15-minute TIBI. That's looking good. As far as what I'm looking for, right, I can see us retracing back into some of these imbalances. Right, these busies here. You can tell there's this candle right here currently has no wick on the bottom. Right, so that can definitely be traded to. Just all these inefficiencies in general, to be honest. I can see these getting filled in a little bit before continuing our way up higher. Right, if we're looking at, it's a little shy of the close or the high of that candle right there. Yeah, but just the fact that, you know, very one directional, shallow run here in London, right? We didn't really get that run below the open. So usually we could retrace on that a little bit sometimes. Yeah, but I'm just looking at, we just ran that buy side liquidity right here. Right, why is that buy side liquidity? It's a single high inside this 15-minute TIBI right here. Right, so that's a point of which price wants to purge. Right, if you notice earlier in the week as well, let's see here, where is it at? There was quite a few that we purged. I think it was on the, it might have been on the 5-minute. There was a lot of single lows, inside imbalances, where price wants to draw towards. We're watching how we treat price. Watching how we treat price after purging that buy side liquidity. That's what I'm kind of eyeing. Let's see if it, I don't know why it's not letting me see the chat here. Let me see here.
I flash back on that shootout at the beach, 20 deep. You tried to squeeze, your gun jammed and they released. Blood on your teeth. How many stains? I see 3.
All right, we're still inside that first AM macro here. I'm about to come to the close of that first AM macro. Right, but We'll still read here for a little bit. Right, we got the 10:30 turn we can also watch here. But some nice movement to the upside right during that first AM macro. All right, we got this short little run up. You know, over 10 handles. See how price wants to set up. Right after purging that buy side liquidity. We also have some single highs right above it that we could possibly draw towards. But honestly, I feel like we would fill in some inefficiencies first. Right? If it's super bullish, sure, we could purge right through these highs here. But you know, it's been pretty one-sided during London session. Very shallow run during London session. So, you know, would I be completely surprised if we start running on some of that liquidity? Not really. All right, it's also Friday as well. So, not super eager to hop into anything in particular. Right, we'll just be patient, see what price presents itself, and kind of take it from there.
You make your dream realer and you make your team better. You wake your game up and you make your scheme better. They say this time, won't be like the last time, But this time, I'ma do it like my last time. I'ma go hard, my nigga. Put my name in the stars, my nigga. I gotta pray to God, my nigga. I will go down. Look, I'm from Westside, California. They run up on me. Ask you where you from and check your tats under your clothing. Hustle, go hard, make sure my knot's swollen. Fuck you, say the wrong hood, bullets explode, and I trust you. People these days, cause that's gold. I see niggas get killed for who they roll with and chose to keep inside they circle, Satan sitting on your sofa. Same nigga that shot you was the one you used to smoke with. Cold shit, my whole clique notorious. You heard of us, 6 souls is murderers. You still serving clubs, jealous nigga, you broke as fuck. Yo bitch on my nuts, spilling Patron out my cup, she can't get enough. Buffing me down as I puff on the finest kush. They say I be doing too much, I just do my stuff. Yeah, I just do my stuff. Hustle, blue laces, shield cases, check bodies, we don't leave no traces. Big faces, suitcases, if you ain't no hoe, we get paid, bitch. Blue laces, shield cases, catch bodies, we don't leave no traces. Big faces, suitcases, if you ain't no hoe, we get paid, We the best music. DJ Khaled. You keep taking me higher and higher.
Looks like we're taking out some short-term lows right now. Let's check out the lower time frames here. Alright, so nothing on the 5-minute, just quite yet. 3-minute, same thing. 2-minute, short-term low. Possibly getting some of that displacement. 1 minute, right? Displacement, short-term low. Let's see if we fill in this 1 minute fair value gap here. But the issue with this here that I wouldn't take, right? The reason why I wouldn't take this right here, look at these right here. relative equal highs, right? I like single short-term highs here, right? Even price look, it doesn't want to leave that 1 minute busy or 1 minute to be open just quite yet, right? Not quite yet. So maybe we run, take the highs out one more time, and then we see that displacement that we're looking for. Right. Even on the 2 minute, we did trade below this. Let's check and see if we leave this 2 minutes. This 2 minutes to be open. What kind of range we're looking at? Oh, 3.5 handles. Not bad. We see some sell side liquidity here. Let's see if this candle can close below this short-term low. If it really wants to trade lower, would like to see that candle close below here. Close below. I get more of that bearish close. Yeah, somewhere right in here would be more better. More better for sure. Alright, because it doesn't look like it's quite ready to start turning the other way order flow wise, in my opinion. I mean, just from looking at it. Yeah, we're gonna completely close. Yeah, not quite yet. Not quite yet. I can definitely see it running these highs one more time. So we'll just sit, wait, be a little bit more patient here. If I am wrong, we should get that second displacement regardless, right? Let's say this little 1 minute SIBI does end up holding, right? We'll get that second displacement below these short-term lows here, right? Which would be valid for us to take. Right, and I would trust that second shift in market structure more. Yeah, if we do get that, I trust this more than just taking it off of this here. So let's see if we get that that SIBI being left here. Let's see if we can get below this low, right? This low is valid, but this low is better here. Right, liking that displacement. Actually, from this 1 minute SIBI here. Yeah, let's see if we can create this 1 minute SIBI right here. That'll be that second shift after this first shift, and that would be valid for me to take. This is actually, it looks like even a smaller range too. Oh, about the same. Right, we're gonna be looking at something like that. 2 3/4 handles. With 10 handles, honestly, not that far. We're working with a pretty decent sized range right now. Let's see if it wants to. We got about 15 seconds. We'll see if it wants to leave this open or not. And we'll actually have to close this in a little bit here. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, this your life, you can play with it. You make your bed, you gon' lay in it. Do your thing, just be safe with it. Triple bunks in the state prison. Blue laces in my blue chucks. I ain't never gave 2 bucks.
Okay, revisiting that first imbalance right there. So we take that small little L, which is fine, right? Did what we wanted to do, right? Got that first shift in market structure. Then we got that second shift in market structure immediately right after that. Right, revisiting that first imbalance. Right, we're still inside that first SIBI. So we'll take a small little loss right there. Right, which is completely fine. If we get that displacement again though, we still respect this 1 minute to be right here, I'd be willing to take that again. If not though, I'm okay with taking with the risk to reward right here. Right, and if not, right? Oh, good. I'll take that one small little L. Only risking about, what was that, 9 ticks?
Negotiated equity positions you'll never be. Nigga. Rap sheet full of felonies. Status symbol on my set of keys. They say I was selling dreams. Back to the brick wall, I'm in hella trees. Visualizing hella cheese, you can smell a weed. Niggas doubt pessimism ain't a.
There we go. Taking the highs out here. Let's see how far that other buy side liquidity is from there. We can kind of get some reference points here. All right, we got this single high right here, as well as this single high right here. Let me check out that daily one more time as well. I mean, we got daily relative equal highs right here that we could eventually be drawing towards, right? As we get into next week, you know, maybe we create a busy today, right? Get Monday in here, right? Trades down a little bit, creates this daily busy, right? And then we start drawing towards all-time highs plus these relatively equal highs, right? But let's see if we can purge these highs and get another shift to market structure. It'd have to be fairly soon though, right at this 10:30 turn here. If not, I'm completely fine with taking just this setup right here. Right, but if we get that another shift to market structure after purging this liquidity here, right, I'd see that as a pretty valid shift. Right, and if you're watching, it was off of this imbalance right here. Right there, that small little 1 minute imbalance. Right, not forcing anything on price though. Not forcing anything, right? I'd be completely fine with just taking that one setup right there.
Fuck where your hoes at, or where your roads at, where your backbone, nigga, where your code at, where your down since day one real bros at, where them stories that you tellin' unfold at, where your heart, nigga, where your soul at, we got old school ways we expose at, ain't no guarantees, but you know that, niggas die every day, can't control that, King Griffey throwback, nigga had to go left, must've popped 28 times cause it's 4 left, if it's about mine, ain't a nigga that I won't check, run through your hardest homeboy, you could go next, 85 cut dog.
Now it's looking like we're just building a buy side or buy side liquidity right here, right? Coming only, what is that? Less than 2 handles away from that single high. All right, just building up more buy side liquidity. Feeling some inefficiency in first, right? And then more than likely be going for that high.
That's why I call my thing the marathon, because I'm not gonna lie and portray this ultimate poise like I've had it figured out. Nah, I just didn't quit. That's the only distinguishing quality from me and probably whoever else going through this or went through this or is gonna go through this, is that I ain't quit. I went through every emotion. I went through every emotion with trying to pursue what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I think that what gonna separate whoever's gonna try to go for something is that you ain't gonna quit. Unless, you know, you're gonna really take the stance if I'm gonna die behind what I'm getting at right now. Fuck where your hoes at, or where your roads at, where your backbone, nigga, where your code at, where your down since day one real bros at, where them stories that you tellin' unfold at, where your heart, nigga, where your soul at.
All right, price is just trading down to fill some inefficiencies right before going for this buy side liquidity that it's generating right here.
I think that our reaction to being disrespected, we have to reassess how we react. You know what I mean? I think that we've been known as hip hop to make songs, and that's a part of it. And then we gotta go a step further, because I think that it's like a disease in your body. Once you start giving it a treatment, it'll get immune to the treatment, and you gotta try something else to kill that disease. So I think protest music is important. I think that YG was a genius. backbone, nigga, where your code at? Where your down since day one, real bros at? Where them stories that you telling unfold at? Where your heart, nigga? Where your soul at? We got old school ways we expose that. Ain't no guarantees, but you know that. Niggas die every day, can't control that.
Never gonna love no broke ass bitch, whoa. What's that on that beat?
Ride round, out of bounds, 40 cal, 30 rounds.
30 rounds and
You make it from nothing, such a wonderful feeling. My clothes expensive, my hoes billing.
Start to lose friends when they know that you winning. They see that we winning. Start to lose friends when they know that you winning.
All right, coming up on that 10:30 turn here.
Came to get money, pat on my back as I did it. I pull up in four, blowing smoke through the ceiling. You make it from nothing, such a wonderful feeling.
When I anticipate this high gets purged through. All right, it's going for this buy side liquidity here. Price is coming down just to fill this inefficiency here. And if you look, right, that's like the only inefficiency that's right here, right? So I think price is just coming down, filling some inefficiency in before going for that liquidity.
Start to lose friends when they know that you winning. They see that we winning. Start to lose friends when they know that you winning. They see that we winning. Never gonna love no broke ass bitch. Now one broke bitch gon' change. Mr. Right backpack and shit brave. Whip a ghost like a brick back slave. Mr. LA, I just caught a lift. Dug it out the mud like a forklift. I went some ballin' ass blood, cold crisp. Don't get drugged out the club like a coke bitch. I turned it later in the article. The nigga switched on me it's like an audible. Dodging the fade, it ain't affordable. My pull-up game came with a yard. Stand up for certain. Folders with the 30s like it's Harlem from Burton. Cause niggas up in LA burn.
We got London on the train.
I wanna beats, I wanna look good with my friends. I need my money, that don't never end. I wanna blow some bands, and still have some bands. I wanna be the motherfucking man. I wanna beats, I wanna look good with my friends. I need my money, that don't never end. I wanna blow some bands, and still have some bands. I wanna be the motherfucking man. 10, 20, 50, 100. Bitch, I'm on cheap for 100. 10, 20, 50, 100. Bitch, I'm on cheap for 100. I wanna fold those beans that fit all my friends, so I can pull up on a bitch and tell her, bitch, get in. Bitch, I want the crib. Nobody know where I live, cause that's why I hide on my shit. Diamonds on my wrist, on my neck another wrist. Goddamn, look at this. Oh, she want a kid. She want a trip when I dip. Damn, bitch, let me live. I wanna be a baller. Hit the mall, ring it all up. It's 10 G's, ring it all up. Hit the strip club. We make a mess, clean it all up.
Honestly, I don't mind this one either. This setup. I was anticipating that fair value gap to get respected, but then once we got that second displacement, valid for me. Only risking 2 1/4 handles too. That's like very, very minimal. Very, very minimal. Right, no red folders today. Right. No red folders. We just have yeah, we just had some orange folders at 8:30 and 10. But other than that, we got some quite a few red folders going on next week, right? Given NFP week. Right, the only other inefficiency that I see besides this 1 minute here is this small little overlapping 1 minute busy over this 1 minute Cibi that we took it off of. Right. But other than that, I would anticipate, you know, price draws up higher towards that buy side liquidity. After stacking that buy side liquidity,
Runaway bus catching, blue line train riding west side with the young extras. These old rules came with no questions. Wrong to live by, but it's no exceptions. Was young and reckless with loaded weapons. It's code of ethics and self-destruction. When it's over, you left with nothing. This life ain't it, boy. Better check the subtext or the fine print. Felt entitled to this fly shit. Felt like every bad bitch should be on my dick. Felt like niggas lied to us on some fraud shit. Fuck it, that's the title ball bounce on some ball shit. Right here with all my brothers on some squad shit. All money, one nation under God shit. Neighborhood MC hustle on some ball shit. AKA nigga born broke, that'll die rich.
let's check out the other time frames real quick.
Question number one, nigga. Looking at the legend I become, nigga. I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. What they call you, where you from, nigga? What they call you, where you from, nigga? What they call you, where you from, nigga? I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga.
Nigga had the nerve to walk up on me, ask me where I'm from. I told him I ain't bang, he didn't listen, so I gave him one. Not the Sadiddy one. Nigga tried to hit him up. Now he wanna get him up and set it up and wet it up. Now I'm from the hood, checking niggas on the daily. Started off BG, OG, baby. Real life homie, 2 heaters in my seat. Had to check a nigga at the Compton swap meet. Where you from? I don't bang. Where you live? Where you hang? Say the wrong thing, then bang. Lights out, kites out to the homies in the pen. Crippin' in the city, we ain't letting cuz in. A lot of niggas camouflage, try to blend in to fit in. Get a hood rat so they can sit in. But if she got a brother, a daddy, or a cousin, they hit your ass up like a motherfucker. Where you from, cuz?
What they call you, where you from, nigga? In my city, that was question number one, nigga. Looking at the legend I become, nigga. I can't help but feeling like I am the one, nigga. What they call you, where you from, nigga? What they call you, where you from, nigga? What they call you, where you from, nigga? I can't help but feeling like I am the
Bitch,
one.
I'm dope, way too dope. I'm talking about a motherfucker had to sell dope. I had to chase dreams, I was in the ghetto with a tattoo artist and a few extendos. I had to make moves, it was confidential. Bring the drama to your ass like we banging death, bro. My bros both started in the west side with an Alpine bumping all the bass lines. I snuck out my house way before the bedtime with the goons in the Jeep ride on a test drive. Guns in the stash, who the fuck on the trip? I fuck with your hoes, but don't fuck with my clique. We murder your style, we smoke loud in this bitch. Gang unit pulled me over when they seen us in the whip.
I'd be shocked if we leave this for next week, but
Gang unit pulled us over when
with that being said, I'm cool with taking my one little L here. Right, don't need to get that back right away. Price has been, you know, one-sided. Try to catch a reversal. Didn't happen. You know, all good. We got plenty of more setups to come. A lot of news next week, so a lot of news next week. And you know, I normally don't check out earnings, but there is a lot of big companies that have earnings next week. And you know, ES is comprised of a lot of different companies, so I would anticipate, you know, we're gonna have some fairly good movement next week, right? Fairly good movement, to say the least, right? To say the least. So I'm definitely not in no rush, right? Right? Knew the you know, the risk that we're taking, getting a small little shift in market structure and bullish order flow, but right, we did purge that buy side liquidity, got that second shift, right, that I was looking for after that first shift in market structure here. And yeah, small little L for potential 10 handles, which completely fine with that. So let's we'll save the energy and the time, and we will be back on Monday. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Sorry for being out the past couple of days, but recuperating, trying to get back to 100%. So appreciate everybody's patience, right? Just how we're sitting in this trade right here, right? Patience all around. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend. Peace out.